And welcome back to your devotion, part 2, In His Arms for May 11th, 2025. Mark 10:16 says, He took them in His arms and blessed them and laid His hands on them. So the term blessing comes from Greek or the word eulogio, which means to celebrate or to consecrate yourself. To consecrate yourself means to just prepare yourself for something important. So we realize that only God has true power and authority over all of our lives. So we have to consecrate our children and ourselves to God and to trust Him that He will care for all of us more than we could ever care for someone else. Jesus lived by example, and He has asked us to follow in His steps. He prioritized children and celebrated them, and even used them in His missions. Children are not a burden to Jesus, but a blessing that He embraces. We can trust Him with the children of our lives. How can you value the life of a child today? Or let me ask you this question. Even if you are an adult, you still are a child at heart. Everyone is a child at heart. It just depends on how you live, So, how do you treat the child within you? Do you care for the child within you? Or do you just act like you don't matter? Do you forget to make yourself happy? Do you forget that you don't deserve certain treatments from certain people in your life? The ones that you might be in earshot and they're not sure of you being there. And you hear the things that they say about you. And then you walk away wondering, why are you even there? Why? They say they love you so much, they care about you so much, but then they talk about you when you're not around them like that. I don't know. I guess you could just ask yourself, well, how do I feel now? I think you should take care of the child within you. I think you should take time to heal. I think you should definitely learn to love yourself regardless of anyone else loving you. Yeah. Stop letting old things hurt you in your future. Treat your child good today. Let your child within your heart know that you love that child. And no matter who comes along, you're going to protect that child. You know what I'm saying? Because you matter. You're important. Whether you're talking to anybody or not, you do matter and you are important. And whatever happened, it's under the bridge. No, you're right. You can't take that back and you can't fix it. But you can move on now. You can move along and live your life. Accept the situation for what it is. Feel the situation for what it was. And really look at it for you, not what somebody else is looking at it for. Really let yourself feel it. Stop. I can't tell you to stop doing things, but I could ask that you would learn to let yourself feel the feelings. Not to the point of that you want to off yourself, or not to the point you want to just not think about it. You gotta. You really gotta. Because if you don't, you're going to be right where you are 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Do you want that? Or do you want to get up and do something for yourself? Regardless of what it is. Do something. Don't just waste away. Please don't waste away. You're worth more than wasting away. You were made, fearfully and wonderfully made. And there's so many things inside of you that so many people could benefit from. You're not a waste of space. Whatever people have said about you doesn't matter. Clearly, if someone cares about you, they'll show you. And if they don't, maybe they never cared. Or maybe they just don't know how. Sometimes we go through a life and we really think like people don't care about us, but have you ever thought about maybe they don't know how? Because they were never taught the true way to care about somebody? Or they were never taught anything? Have you ever had someone to ask you, please teach me, because nobody ever took the time to? What do you do with that? Do you take the time to teach them, or do you just leave them? Well, it's either that or they push you away because they're not sure how to decipher what really is real and what's not. But that's okay too, because nobody's perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. My aunt told me once, she said, why don't you just enjoy the moment for what it is? Don't put any labels on it. Just enjoy it. Well, you know what? I tried that. And it hurt me more than anything. I mean, labels don't matter, but at the same time, they kind of do. Because it lets people know where they are at in your life. Because if you're showing them one thing and saying another, that's kind of playing games. And I'm pretty old enough to know better to play games. I'm pretty tired of I'm pretty tired of the games that people play with me, because I don't like to play games with people. This is real life, and this is my life. It's just up to you whether you want to grow up and you want to take responsibility for yourself. Or are you going to let people whisper in your ear and tell you, no, you shouldn't do that? Maybe you should stop listening to other people and make decisions for yourself. You could do that. Or you could just sit on your ass and not do shit.